going on, everybody? Jesse James, LaShawn. It's the Life of Lawn Care podcast. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you're new to the videos, like I said, it's our journey growing from not being in business, not knowing nothing about business, to starting a business and being in lawn landscape, doing side work. Today we're going to be doing some seal coating. Connor is doing some pressure washing, and he's going to stain the deck. Me and LaShawn's going to seal coat this drive. We got a little bit of coal patch we're going to put down, seal coat the drive, and then we got to finish up on a little bit of weed eating and some mowing. So I'm going to kind of just tell you, like I keep saying in my Instagram, it ain't always about the grass. There's all kinds of work out here that needs done, and I had someone ask me, how you keep finding all this side work? It's just being out here. You got to get out here and you got to grind every day. Like, once you're out here, people know that you're willing to do work. Once they know you're willing to do work, if you do good work, they'll call you back. Like I did this guy. I did his mulch, and just kept a decent relationship with him. He's a nice guy, and that's the way I see. I'll probably end up doing some more. Where yesterday, whenever I was helping Connor's pressure wash, and he's finishing that job today, I noticed that the guy's got a chimney. Now, why do you say what's up with the chimney? What's that mean? Well, the chimney needs tuck pointed. So I was looking at it, and I was looking around. The house needs washed, and it needed a tuck point. Well, if I can sell them on the tuck point, anybody can wash a house. You got to find little things that are kind of more skilled labor is where you're going to sell more work at. So tuck point, as long as you know how to mix a little bit of concrete, and tuck point's easy, and it's not hard at all. And so I'm going to sell them on the tuck point job, and looking forward to that one. That's just how you sell the work. That's how you sell. That's how you get more stuff. But it all doesn't happen overnight. I've starved to death. So let me show you what LaShawn's got going on. Got to get it cleaned out. We're going to clean out. We're going to get all these leaves cleaned up, get the driveway cleaned up, and then we're gonna get started. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just kind of doing something a little bit different. Instead of putting the music in and doing all that, just kind of want to talk over this video and just kind of talk about this job a little bit. Like I mentioned briefly in the beginning of this video that I talked about seal coating, or I talked about tuck pointing a chimney, and that ties in because I haven't done a lot of that kind of stuff, but I do come from a construction background, being that I've done construction jobs before, and Connor came from a heavy construction background, so it kind of works for us. But you sometimes in business, like this seal coat job right here, I've only done one other seal coat job before this, and I only helped out, but I knew how the process was done, and I knew how to do it, but I've never actually sold a job doing it. So what I did is I just took a chance on this job, and that's something that you just kind of got to do. Like, you're not always, I don't know, it's kind of like a sleazy sales tactic, but at the end of the day, you got to find work. If you know you can do something, then you can't just sell the job and tell the client, well, I've not really ever done this kind of work before, but I know how to do it. No, you got to come off when you sell the job. You got to come off when you're talking to the client. Yeah, exactly, sir. Yeah, we do this all the time. Seal coating's part of our it's part of a service we have, where we don't offer it, or we don't advertise it very much. Something we're phasing out of. But since you were so highly recommended, and we've done business in the past, and we got a good working relationship, I'll give you a good deal on. I'll give you a good deal on seal coating, just little sales things as it goes, because this job right here was able to pay labor for the guy helping, LaShawn, and this is right at the end of the year. We only did this 2 weeks ago. So this job right here was able to offset the labor for all week, and it only took me a couple hours. It doesn't take very long. The longest part of this job was putting coal patch down in the middle of it. Now, even with the coal patch, I could have even
that was the most longest part. And that crack needed to be filled instead of just putting that cheap crack filler. And I did put a little bit of the crack filler over top just to kind of blend it a little bit, but it was really, really deep. I could have even went and rented a machine, and the customer would have. Obviously the price would have been more, and we and him discussed it, but just using some cold patch was perfect. And this is just some side stuff that you can sell, and it just really works perfect. It was a good job. I really enjoyed it. LaShawn, he got to learn how to do it, and it was able, like I said, it was able to put money in pocket. But you're not gonna you can't just know everything. You got to take a chance, and you got to risk it at some point. You just got to say, hey, I know how to do it. I'm gonna sell it like I know. I'm gonna be 100% confident when I go sell this job because I know there's no failure out here. I appreciate you guys coming up to the end of the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons. You know how it is. And check me out on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, all that place. Subscribe to the podcast and all that good stuff. Later, guys. Peace.